Hey guys, welcome to Big Sister. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are enjoying your week so far. I've been busy getting some things done and I'm out and about, and hopefully I could just go home for a few minutes and just chill. That is my intent. I want to talk with you all about making sure that even when you're angry with a person, you may be upset, you always have to make sure that you don't allow anyone to come in and sort of exacerbate your pain or to fan the flames of your hurt, okay, and use it for their own malicious intents. So how do I explain that? I'll give you a scenario. Let's say there's someone that you are upset with. Let's say if you're in a relationship with someone and they upset you. You are angry at them. They have done something that is legitimately wrong. You are all justified in your feelings about what they have done. You have individuals that may be around you who's supposed to be a friend, a relative, or whatever, and what they do is they feed on that. And so while this person has done something wrong and they are truly you are justified in your feelings, you have to look out for people who will come around and they'll exploit it. That's the word I'm looking for. They're going to exploit that because it's not because they care about how you feel, but they may have a bone to pick with this person. They don't like them. Maybe they're upset with a person for something else. So what they do is they actually use your hurt and your pain to further alienate this individual. Does that make sense? So let's say a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend upset you. They've done something that made you upset. You're mad at them. You're furious with them. You may be in a period where you don't really want to talk to them or deal with them. You're very upset. This individual may realize that they already have something against your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. And so what they're going to do is, because they have a bone to pick with that person, because they're upset, they will come and drop more information, tell you certain things. They may tell you, oh yeah, they did this to me and they did that. And I heard they did this and I heard they did that. And it makes you even more upset. Okay. It paints that person in an even more negative, image of that individual. And it stirs up your anger and it makes you upset. And what you find that you and this person are now talking about this person in your life. And now this person is further alienated from both of you. So let's say if you know this person, you guys decide you're going to go out to eat, or you guys make plans to do something, or you're going to go and pick up something from Home Depot, whatever your age is. You're going to go get a coffee, or you're going to go pick up something. Your partner, because they're already upset with you and they've not heard this news about you, they heard even more things about you, they are even more angry, and they may be even more willing to talk about you more with this person and be even more reluctant to talk to or make up with or give a little bit of grace or understanding to this other person. Now, it may not be a husband or a wife in some cases. It could just be, I don't know, just another person. You have to be very careful that even when you're angry and when you're upset and when you're in pain, that you guard yourself from people who will come around to exploit your pain, not because they care about you, but because they don't like this other person. So what they do is they will come and they're gonna tell you things about the person. They upset me. They did this. A few months ago they did this. Last year they did that to me. And you're gonna be like, what? I didn't know that. And so now your impression of this person is even more just dim than before. They're painted black now. They did what to you? Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, because be aware of people that when something happens, they come up and they'll tell you things, and then they say, well, I didn't want to say anything, because if you didn't want to say anything then, why are you saying something now that everything is all ruined and messed up? And I understand that sometimes, especially in certain relationships, you just want to ensure that you don't say too much because it can cause you to drive a wedge between you and that person. I get it. But then there are other people who, they're just vindictive. This is a perfect time to tell you because your relationship is about to end. This is a perfect time to tell you because you're angry. And now that you're angry, you're going to be less likely to think reasonably. I can definitely make this situation worse. I can create a greater chasm between you. I can divide this. I can ensure that you guys don't make up. I can ensure that you all get a divorce. I can ensure that you all never become friends again. And I can be in there. We can be the two complaining folks. Even if you're angry at a person, set your boundaries. Ensure that when you're upset that you still can think clearly enough to see and discern individuals that they're just coming around you to stir the pot. They're poking the fire. They're throwing more fuel on your hurt and pain. But guys, it has nothing to do with them caring. They're upset with this other person. They're mad at this other individual. And all they care about is getting revenge. All they care about is trying to ensure that that person feels even more left out, and this person feels even more isolated. It has nothing to do with you. So when you're mad and when you're upset and you feel some kind of way about a situation, you still want to be able to think clearly. You still want to be able to discern individuals who are coming to you and saying certain things, but it's not because they care about you at all, but they have their own motive and they have their own ulterior motives and their own reason for why they're doing it. Okay? So, this person they might have upset you and done some things that they should not have done. But it doesn't always mean that when someone comes around and telling you all the stuff about them, that it's necessarily true. And even if it is true, you always have to question any person who, knowing that you're upset, will come and try to exacerbate that and make it worse. A lot of times it's not about you, it's about them. All right, guys.